Now, today's our topic is Java package. Okay, we already seen we are importing some packages like import java dot util dot scanner class. So this is main folder and this is package. Okay, in the same way, we already importing, but we didn't know what is meant by package. Now, what is a package? Package means a group of similar type of classes or interfaces or sub packages. Anything you can consider even in the normal way also. If you are packing your luggage, okay, you are making your luggage packing, okay. In that you will keep whatever the things which are similar to at one type. Even though if you are parcel, if you are making any parcel, okay, if you want to send 5 parcels, okay, 5 different types, so all the similar types you will keep in one parcel separately, right? The same way in the java also. Sorry, in the java also, if you are making similar type of classes, interfaces and sub packages, if you are keeping under a one roof, that roof is package. Okay, now consider here, why we need packages. Okay, suppose see, you have creating one application project. Here first you have created one folder which is java project. Okay, if you consider in the package, only one class it will be not available. There are so many classes. See, class and interfaces. See, some classes which is related to the to access database. So database classes will be available, and some to show your view. Front end classes also will be available, and server code classes. See, this all classes will not be in together. We can keep it under one roof only. But what will happen if you want to share with the work with different persons? You are not allowed to share, and it will be clumsy. And also, if you have in the database class, if you have a test class, means you are not allowed to clear here the test class because the name collision will be happen. Okay, that's why in the projects, if you have a main project, here they will divide into the sub packages. They will divide into the sub packages. Here the package, this is the main folder, this is the packages. Inside these packages we can have again sub packages or classes or interfaces. Okay, now see here, even here see, this is the abstraction we taken it as a main folder. Okay, here you see we taken one package for abstract class, one package for our application, one package for casting, one package for the final. In the same folder only we have taken it. Okay, now see in the real time where it is being used. Now you all understood what is mean by package. So even though if you see observe here, if you are importing, right, java, this is main folder, this again util. Okay, in this scanner class. Okay, this is the structure. Now here it is see available, this is an application. Now see here in the java folder. Okay, see how many packages are there. This is the controller package, means this is the model, this is the repository, this is the service. In the controller it is their total code to control, okay, which are the methods and all the things. Okay, if you see here demo model means it is the like our encapsulation class. See, this is to take information from the user and store it in the table. This is the repository class interface. See, this repository will use to store the data into the database. Now see, this controller for controlling the data, this is for to save the data into the table, this is to access the database. Okay, this is for service in between them. So here one part we are dividing into the one type of package. See, that is the package. Here see, observe again in the main pro folder also we have again subfolders. Okay, inside the folders we are going to create packages. Okay, here see, it is the Java package, it is the resources package, it is the test package. Okay, this is the Spring MVC. Just I am showing you as an example. Okay, this is why we need packaging structure to avoid naming confusion and all the things. Now see, we'll write a definition. A Java package is a group of similar types of classes, interface and sub packages. Okay, now here in Java we have two types of packages. First one is inbuilt packages and the second one is user defined packages. Okay, inbuilt packages means, for example, here you already known here java.util package. Okay, and we have java.lang package. Okay, and java.regex, etc. Now here user defined package means which are the packages are defining by us. Those are called user defined packages. Okay. Now see what are the advantages. What are the advantages of packages here? Maintenance will be easy. Maintenance will be easy. Suppose see no why how maintenance will be become easy. Now see, consider you have one project. If you don't have any folder structure and anything, in this you have make 100 classes. Okay, if some error has occurred, so you know that class, but in this 100 classes you have to search for that class and you have to go for that line of code, right? Suppose you divided these classes into 10 classes, ten packages. Okay, now there will show the error is in some package one dot class name, so you will go directly this package in this 10 class one. It is easy to find, correct? While finding the class in between 100 classes, then it is easy to find in between the 10 classes, correct? So now it is what happening, you are maintaining it is easily, maintenance will become easy. Okay, now see, suppose you have this one class is there, test class, one more class is there, main class. You want to restrict access to this only to the main class. Okay, around here some test 1, test 2, these classes are there, but you have to restrict an access to this main class only. Suppose you make private, it will restrict access to everyone, but you only want to do restrict access. So what you have to do, you keep this three in one package and keep it as a separate package. Now you are restricting, now you are constructing a wall here. Okay, so what is the second advantage? Provide access protection. It will provide access protection. Now, the third point, as I said, it removes naming collision. If you want to use in two names, so use it in separate packages. This is what package means. Is it everyone? Sorry, for everyone it is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, see, this is just as a definition what is meant by package. Package is a group of similar type of classes, interfaces and subpackages grouping together under a package. Okay, here we have two types. One is inbuilt packages one more is user defined packages. Inbuilt packages means which are already given by the Java people. Okay, whoever developing Java, they have provided so many packages to us to make our life easy. So we just have to use their methods, whatever the packages they develop in that, whatever the classes are there, we have to use that. If you want to divide your project into the sub packages, you can define, that is called user defined packages. Why we need packages? Code maintenance will be easy, it will provide access protection and removes name collision. Okay, this is what packages. Now we will see access modifiers. Access modifiers. You see, now before going to what is access modifier, now see. Okay, now consider here there is a, okay, you're going to office. Okay, consider there is a one office. Okay, consider there are four types of people are there. Okay, person 1, person 2, person 3, person 4. Okay, now see, person 1 can go in the office only up to first room. Okay, up to where the employees are there. Okay, person 2 can go second room, 3 can go third room, 4 can go anywhere in the office. In the office there can consider 4 types of rooms are available. Okay, so if the person is not allowed to inside a some team lead cabin. Okay, in the team lead cabin, who can go? Either manager can go or CEO can go. But if employee has to go, he has to take the permission. But he's restricted the action. So what they will keep? He will keep as an employee. So by keeping this one designation to this person, they are restricting access or not. The same way, he can't go without permission to the manager and team lead also. So for this person, there is no allow of here. So whatever the whatever the designation they are keeping in front of us, so that is restricting us to enter into the different parts of our office. Correct? The same way, in the same way, however, our designation restricts us here to enter into the different parts of office. In the same way, when you are declaring a method or constructor or uh, variables, okay, you can define, you have access to define this method whether it is available to next class or to the next package or not. That is there in your scope. So to controlling in the accessibility, to controlling the accessibility, okay, we use access modifiers. We use access modifiers. Suppose I don't want to do this, make this method I don't want to use in anywhere in the project, only in my class. So I will make this project as private. Okay, I don't want to use this constructor in anywhere except in my class. Again, I will keep that as a private. I just want to allow this variable wherever we can access these variables. There is no need of restricting access. So I'll keep public. Public means from anywhere also you can access these variables. Okay, so now what we are doing here, we are controlling the accessibility, or we are controlling the scope. Okay, this is to control the accessibility or to control the scope of a field, we are going to use access modifiers. Okay, what is the need of access modifiers? Access modifiers specifies the scope or accessibility of a particular method or a variable or a constructor. Okay, now see here, access modifiers are used to specify accessibility or scope of data members in a class. Scope of data members in a class. Okay, we can change the access of data members. We can change the scope of access of data members by specifying by specifying access modifiers. Okay, by specifying access modifiers. Now first understand how many types of access modifiers we have. How can we restrict? Now see here, first before going to that, understand here, before going to this, now you have to understand. Okay, now here this is a package 1. So let me tell you, first here Java one main is there, after this one package is there. In this package we have one class which is the test class. Okay, this is package 1. Again here we have package 2. Here we have one class, suppose consider test 2 class. Okay, here let's consider 2 packages, that's enough. Now see, in this package you can consider one more class which is example class. Okay, now see, no, you how many ways you can restrict access? See whether the whatever the variables available in the test class, you can make it to up to only test class. Even though in the same package example class also is there, you can control even the example class also can't access the methods and everything inside your test class. You can restrict from this both. Okay, you can restrict even in between this both. Okay, and also you can restrict from this class by providing access to this example, and also you can see in the same package you can provide access to example class also. Even you can restrict by providing to the example class, and you can restrict to the package 2. Here also you can restrict. See, from class to class you can restrict access. Okay, otherwise you can provide access to class, and you can restrict access from class to another package. Okay, and one more way, you can provide class to class, even you can provide class to package only with the easier relationship. Okay, and you can provide visibility to everywhere. You can provide to class and also to another packages. Anywhere you can provide access. So now understand here how many ways we are restricting the access of a class. First, from class to class in same package. Okay, next level of accessing, from class of one package to another package. Okay, now here, from class of one package to another package by providing package with easier relationship. Now the fourth one is access from anywhere. Access from anywhere. How to achieve these 4 ways of restricting an access? Okay, see, these are all the most important. We have to access from the same package also, you have to restrict the access. Okay, from this class you have to restrict the access. Do not use this class method in another packages. That also we can do. If this class is there, if any class is make as this class as a parent class in another package, we can provide only for that class also to access these class methods. And here, access from anywhere. If one class is there, this class can access from anywhere in our project. These are the four types of restrictions we can provide. Okay, clear? Now how to provide these four types of restrictions? For that, we have four types of access modifiers. They are four types of access modifiers. First one is private. Second one is default. Third one is protected. Okay. Fourth one is public. Okay. First we will learn about private. What is meant by private? Private. Now see here. What is meant by private? The access level of a private modifier, the access level of a private modifier is only within the class. Only within the class. It cannot be accessed from outside the class. It can't be accessed from outside the class. Okay. Now see here. Now we'll see it here. I'll create one project here. New Java project. One is access. Now see here. Here I'm creating one package, which is package 1. Here we have a class example class. So how you will declare a method here before? Public void method 1. Okay, here system dot out dot println public method. Okay. Now suppose in the main method, if you create an object of example class, example is equal to new example. Okay, here if I call e.m1 method, okay, see, I'm able to access this method in the same class. Okay, when it is a public modifier. Understand? Now I'm creating in the same package, I'm creating one more class, which is test class. Here in the test class, you observe in the main method, when this, okay, when this class method is public method. Understand here, we have one public method, we have one private method. Private void m2 system.out.println private method. Okay, now what is my intention? My intention is this method, whatever m2 method is there, I don't want to access anyone except my example class. See, I want this method. See, I have this m2 method. Okay, here I have m2 method. I want this method only accessible inside our example class. Okay, I have to restrict this method to access any other classes even though in the same package. See, what is my requirement here? I have m2 method. Okay, I have m2 method. I want to restrict access from another classes, even though in the same package also, even though in the same package. This is my requirement. Now understand your definition. The access level of private modifier only within the class. It can't be accessed outside from the class. So means when you make access modifier, the scope will be available only in the same class. That's why, see, now I am making my method as a private. Okay, now see, in the outside of this example class, outside means in another class within the same package, I am creating an example class object. Example is equal to new example. Now see here, from here I can able to access m1 method. Okay, but see here, if I am trying to access m2 method, see, it is saying, what it is saying, the error. Okay, here from the type example, it is not visible. From the test class, I am creating an object of example class in the test class. Okay, it is outside that, so I am able to access public method, but I am not able to access to the private method. Why? The visibility is not there to this class. Okay, because I make this private method as a private, so I am restricting an access to, do not, I am not allowing any other class to see that my method. Okay, the same here, see, I am not able to access. Now the first type of access, restricting from class to class. What is the first type of access we are doing? We are restricting the access from class to class in the same package. Now tell me, how can you achieve restricting class to class in the same package? By providing private modifier. By providing private modifier. See here, in the same package in another class, our m2 method is not available because it is private method. Now see, if I run here, which method is getting executed? Only public method is getting executed. Now you understand what is meant by private? Private means the access level of the private variables or private methods or private constructors only available in the same class. It will not be available outside the class, even though in the same package. Okay. Now the second one is default. Second one is default. The access level of a default modifier is only within the same package. Within the same package, it can't be accessed from outside the package. Outside the package. Okay. Now if you don't specify any access, then it will take as the default access. In the class only, in the class. Okay, but in the interfaces, you have to specify default scope. Okay, now see here, what is meant by default? Now my now my requirement is, okay, now my requirement is, in my class there is a m3 method. In my class, which method I have? M3 method is there. This method I can share it with the another classes. I need to share with another classes within the same package. I want to share this and I want to share this method to the another classes within the same package, but not outside the package. But not outside the package. Understand? In the project only, if you have a two packages, package 1, package 2, I want this method any of the class from the package 1 can access, but I have to restrict the access from the package 2. Okay, that is my requirement. Now see how to do that. Now see here, in the same example class, I am declaring one more method, which is m3 method, void m3. Okay, now see here, void m3 I didn't specified any access modifier. By default it is default specifier, sorry, default access modifier. Okay, now see here, system.out.println, I'm keeping this is a default method. Default method. Now see here, the default method, whatever it is there, e dot m2, okay, e dot m3. Now see this method, whatever the methods available here, in private, void, we are able to access in the same class. Public method we are able to access in the same class, private also, default also. But see in the another class within the same package, we are not allowed to use private methods. Now see here, well, let's try to use default methods, e dot m3. Now see, I am able to access my default method within the same package another class. Okay, now see in my requirement, first one I achieved here. Whether I have to check whether it is not accessible by another package or not. Let's check that also. Now here I am creating one more package. Okay, next package 2. In the package this I am creating a class. You can consider this as main class. Okay, now see, this example class is available in the package 1. Okay, this main class is available in the package 2. Both packages are different. Now I want to restrict the example class, this example m3 method, I want to restrict access to another packages. I can provide access to same package classes but not another class, another package classes. Okay, now see here I am able to create main method. Here example class. See, you are using another package class in your, in this package is from package 1. Okay, this example is available in the package 1. Okay, now you are using in the package 2. Okay, that's why you are importing that class here. However, you are importing java.util.package, the same way you are importing here package 1.example. Okay, see example e is equal to new example. See here I can access m1 method, which is public method. As I said, public methods we can access from anywhere. Okay, now try to m2. Sorry, m2 is not available in our own package only, then how can it will be available in another package? Yes, it is will be not available. See, it is throwing error. Why? It is not visible. Okay, private methods are not, we are not able to access private method. Now see here, default method, let's check e2.m3. See here, even the m3 method is not visible. Default methods are also not visible. Now we can tell, right? See, if I run this, only public method is able to access. Now our requirement we have achieved or not? Our goals we have achieved. Our goal is M3 method. This method available in the example class. It can access any other classes in the package 1. So we are able to achieve that. First point. Second point, I want to restrict this M3 method to another packages. Okay, so I am restricting access. The another package it is not able to access. This is what default access modifier. Okay, now the next one. Before going to that, we'll see the requirement. Now I have a M4 method. I have M4 method inside which class? Inside example class. Inside example class. For this, I have to provide access to classes in same package, access to classes in the same package, and the second I need to provide access to parent class, sorry, access to child classes, access to child classes, even though even though child class is in another package, even though if the child class is in the another package also we have to provide access for this M4 method. Now see this one, and third one, restrict access to another package classes if those classes are not child classes. Okay, what does this mean? Suppose this example method is, suppose we have a main method. This main method is there. If we are inheriting this example method, this then M4 method will be available. Okay. If you are not inheriting this example method, then M4 method is not going to be not available. That we have to provide access. You are all understood the requirement? What is my requirement?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. Now see here. First we'll understand what is meant by protected. Okay. Protected. The access level of protected modifier is within the package, and outside the package, through child class, through child class. Okay, if you don't make, if you don't make the child class, you don't make the child class, it can't be accessed from outside a package, can't be accessed from outside a package. See, this definition is similar to my requirement or not? What is my requirement? I have to provide access to within the same package and also outside the package when it is a child class. See, this is only my requirement, right? Now see, observe here. My requirement is access to class in same packages. So here protected is giving we can access it in the same package, and also my requirement 2 is child class in another package. So if a class is there, that is child class of our class which is package 1 class, even with that class also has to access. Here see, and outside the package through the child class. So it is even the protected members can access outside the package through the child class. My requirement, and one more requirement here is restricting access to another package classes if those classes are not child classes. So I want to only child classes from another package I need to access. If it is not a child class, then no need of accessing it. See here, it can't be accessed. Now if you don't make the child class, it can't be accessed. Now perfectly whatever the requirement I have 3, that is available in the protected. So now I am going to make my M4 method as protected method. My M4 method as protected method. Let's see whether it will work or not. Now see protected protected void M4 system.out.println protected method. Now see within the same class e.m4, within the same class we are able to access all methods, public, private, default and protected methods. Okay, in the same package in the another class e.m4, see in the same package in another class we are able to access only 3 methods, that is public method, default method, protected method. Private method is not also available in another class within the same package, correct? The same way here, see in the main.java this is available in the package 2. Okay, let's see here, we are not inheriting any example class here. Now it is normal class only. Now it is not any child class. Let's see, let's try whether it is there or not. e.m4 e.m4 is it available?
No.
Guys, is it available here?
No.
No, sir.
No, right?
No.
See, our second requirement, first requirement, access to class in the same package, it is done. Okay, restricting access to another package class if it is not a child class, this is also done. Let's check if the whatever the class we are using, if I make it as a child class, whether it is available or not. We'll check the second point. Now see here, I'm extending which class? Example class. I'm extending here. Now see here, example class and here I'm providing new main class. See here, I'm creating main class. Main m is equal to new main. Okay, m dot m1 method, m dot m4 method. Okay, now see here, I'm able to access public method and protected method in the child class or not. Are you able to access m dot m2 method here? No, because its visibility is not there. See, it is saying that type example is not visible. M2 type method M2 is not visible in this class. Okay, now see here, m dot m3. Is it m3 visible here? No, because why? M3 is a default method. Private methods, here default methods. Okay, now understand that clearly. Now we are achieving our point. We are restricting access here. Only public and protected methods are able to access. So suppose if you remove this, okay, now see these methods are throwing error. Now this time if you want to access example is equal to new example, okay, with the example class object you are only have, you can access only public methods, public methods. If you want to access with the same example class, even though protected, you are not allowed, because we make this protected method only available to the child class object in in another packages. See, it is not available. Not available without child class. Now see, if I make here child class extends example. Okay, now see here example is equal to new main. Now here if you observe, okay, e2, okay, e2 dot m3, still it is not visible. Why? Sir, you are making child class only. The main class is child class only, but it is not visible to example e2. Why? What is the reason? See, I already said you in the upcasting, whatever the child class methods are available, that we can only access by the child class reference. Now, this protected, this by making this protected, we are making this method as a child class method. Okay, we are making that by using protected method, we are making it as a child class method. So now see, if I remove here, if I keep the main reference, child class reference, main m is equal to, I am able to access. Sorry, this is m4, right? M4. See, sir, again someone will tell M3 method is not this one. This is, you can try with M4. See, I am trying with M4 also. With the parent class reference, you can't access protected data members outside the package. Okay, even though it is a child class object, with the parent class reference, it is not possible to access. If anyone asks you to provide this example and tell me the output, tell them directly compile time error. Okay. Here it is compile time error. Now I'll provide here only one, here I'll provide one point. Okay, even though you make a class of another package, even though you make a class as a child class in another package, you are not allowed to access protected methods, protected data members with parent reference. You can only access with child class reference. You can only access with child class reference. Now see here, if I create main m is equal to new main, I am able to access here both m1 method and m.m2 method, sorry, m4 method, both protected and public. Okay, now if I run this, see, public method, protected method. Remaining methods we are not able to use in the another packages. Now see, we have left with only one is public. You already observing public from starting onwards. Okay, now tell me what is public. The access level of Public modifier is everywhere. Is everywhere. It can be accessed from within the class, outside the class, within the package, or outside the package, anywhere. It can be accessed from within the class, within the class, or outside the class, or within the same package, or outside the same package. Okay, this is called access modifiers. Why we use access modifiers? To restrict the access level, I mean to restrict the accessibility or to restrict the scope. Okay, by not accessing from another class or not accessing from another class in another package. However, we want to make restrictions for our data members, like for variables, constructors, and methods. We can make that. Is it clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Very.
Oh, okay, guys. Thank you. Is anyone have any doubt?